I'm deleting my friendliness setting. Motherfuckers want hands? I will throw hands. Motherfucker. It was so funny. I joined 2 streams this morning, and both of them tried to deny my grind. Which is funny, because it's just like, I wasn't even trying. One of them was bitching about how many times they'd had to soft reset for a Ralt. And I was like, I feel it. I've been on a Celebi hunt for 3 years. I've practically given up. And they were like, there's no way. Like, you've been, like, off and on. Like, no. Like, it was about 500 hours. They were just like, well, that's unheard of. And I was like, well, I found out I was hard resetting by tapping the reset. I should have been doing the button combination. And they were like, there's no difference between those. You should have had it. And it's like, okay, I don't think you actually know what you're talking about, so I'm gonna leave. I do. And then I joined somebody's Dark Cloud stream, and they were like, yeah, I'm a big grinder. And somebody was trying to tell them how to grind. And they were actually right. The streamer, not the person trying to tell them how to grind. So I backed him up. And then, like, I was talking to him for a minute, and all of a sudden, like, the one guy who got proven wrong was just like, well, I've played probably, like, 1,000 hours of this game. And the streamer was just like, yeah, I've been playing it pretty much my whole life, so, like, I've got thousands of hours as well. It's just like, I've played this game for fucking 500 hours this year, probably. Like, let's not compare that way. And then immediately the guy was just like, okay, dude, yeah, whatever. Good for you. It's like, y'all brought it up. But now, if you wanna say that you do real grinds in this game, I'll take you up on that. I'll work on my grind. I'll meet ya. I'll feel ya out. Your Starbreaker's cute. No, I officially realized the problem with this game. It stayed so small for so long that nobody got to have contact with other players. So everybody's just completely coming out of their bubble now, and they all think they're an expert at the game, but nobody's actually an expert at the game until, like, this, not even, probably next year, I will say there's probably true experts on Dark Cloud 2. And not even experts on Dark Cloud 1, if you ask me. I've asked the so-called experts questions, and they don't even have answers, so it's just like, fuck you people. Like, I'll give it till next year, once you guys have all stopped hiding. Honestly, Pokemon fans probably the only classifiable expert, but even they live within a bubble to some degree. I mean, again, I figured out stuff that they hadn't within, like, a week. So, probably next year, I'd say this game's got potential. I asked a speedrunner how many dungeon runs it takes to beat the first game, and they didn't even know. They've beaten the game, and they didn't even know how many times they entered the dungeon. Oh, a clown. No Steve here.
Which shall it be? Very good. Here you are.
Like 600 Gilda. me wrong. I do still need to go unlock statue. I guess I should have fished. Whatever. I do love fishing. Man, I love fishing. I think I'm still gonna do what I was doing, where I get everybody to 26. Oh shit, I should have checked the level. Or 25, and then move everybody up one. I still haven't figured out why it sometimes takes the gold away from those guys. It's those guys specifically, too. It's kind of weird. Oh, nice. He actually got poisoned. Hey, let's go for it. It's been a while since I got out of brown. Well, that's too bad. Well, now that just don't feel right. Now, if you'd have told me that I couldn't get through first try, I wouldn't have believed it. Oh, oh. Well, now that felt like an interaction. Okay. So I'm slipping out over here. Oh, really? That's not what I wanted. Okay. Funky shape. Check that out. Oh, wrong button. Oh. Dang, I am out of practice. I also think Chapter 6 is shaped differently. Oh, I wasn't... I don't think I have this. Nope. Dang, I've got to figure this out. I haven't gotten out of Chapter 6 in a while. Oh? Oh no, that's not far enough. Yeah. Dang it, man. Chapter 6 sucks. The fishing is actually worse too. Alright, so I'm gonna try to exit here. And hopefully that prevents the glitch where they don't drop gold. It's really annoying. I don't know why that happens. My first thought is it has something to do with my just leaving the dungeon and coming back in through the entrance. And they're dropping gold. What level is that? 21? 22? I was talking to somebody the other day. They said they actually don't know if they prefer Dark Cloud 1 or 2's armbands. And it was just like... What? It's like that's not even up for discussion. Like, if you want to say maybe you prefer Dark Cloud 1's attribute mechanic, sure. But like there's nothing better about the armband. Except, I mean, maybe Ruby. And yeah, I'm not really upset about the, lowering of characters. What they really needed to do was, and it's funny that I hadn't even played Dark Cloud 1 at this point. They really needed to give all the other characters, like, abilities. I still think Max should have slingshots and guns now. Well, yeah, slingshots and guns now. hesitated. Yeah, if Donnie should have been like a slingshot guy. Could have been somebody with guns. I still think the dad should have been Golf, or somebody else should be Golf. I have to admit though, the guy, before they got in a fucking hour contest, he was pretty on point with his ideas. The one guy was like, you need to be on Dragon Slayer. Dragon Slayer is your best level. If you beat all the enemies there, you'll have a better chance of getting loot. And it was like, man, I can firsthand tell you that's not true. It's literally the floor I used to grind, and I no longer grind it. Like, it's not true. But the streamer was like, well, I'm doing a Little Dragon counterattack because it's the best one for farming gun ABS. And I was like, yeah, like that literally, I said it as he was selecting the map. It was like, this guy actually knows what's up. But it just cracks me up. There's always one person in chat who has to feel the most important before I arrive. And it's just like, man, I don't give a shit about you. Like, I don't know you. Which probably means I've never seen you in a game FAQ or a Reddit post, which... Unless you're gonna pull some massive glitch out of nowhere, I don't give a shit. Yeah, screw the speed. I'm not doing the out of bounds on this one. Can I? Okay, yeah, that's understandable, I guess. Was the 2000s. Does kind of suck because well, the fishing isn't the best. It's cool, but it's not the best down there. It's Nonky, Gobbler, Gila, and Gummy. But if you get out of bounds in Chapter 3, it removes the Gila for Umatakara, which is like way better, but only when it's raining. So you can essentially just fish for Nonky and Gummies. Which, honestly kind of thinking about, but like, I could just go to Palm Brinks and fish for them there. It's all about adapting though. It always cracks me up because I love it when somebody shows up with new information, but like that never happens for me. That happens so fucking rarely for me that like I'm willing to just not interact with people because honestly I'm tired of sharing information and people just being upset about it. Like I know what backseating is. I'm just tired of like watching other people having a great conversation and then hearing them go, oh, I wonder how this works. Watching them struggle for 20 minutes, and then when I explain it, they're just like, oh. Well, like, okay. If you could just not spoil things for me, and it's like how the fuck is that spoiling? Like, oh god, yeah, like the other day when the guy actually said in his bio that he does his research before he plays, and then was just like, I don't like having gyms spoiled for me. And it's like, you don't even know what the gyms are. Like, what do you mean spoiled? Like, motherfucker. You're about to unlock your third character, like, how do you not know what gyms are yet? Oh, because you don't actually know anything. Oh, that one day I was telling somebody, like, what everything did in, like, the fishing pool and stuff like that, because they were like, well, can you tell me what all the stats do? And I told them what all the stats do, and they were just like, okay, well, I think I'm still gonna go with luck. It's just like, why? Like, okay. Like, I've seen you lose like 3 or 4 fish already. Like, don't level resilience, whatever. But no, it just cracked me up. The guy this morning was just like, I do some pretty intense grinds. It's not unheard of for me to hit 100 hours before beating a game. And it was just like, dude, like, interact with the community. 100 hours is fucking nothing. He was bragging about his 20-hour playthrough, and it was just like, man, I don't give a shit. Literally don't give a shit. He kept bragging about how much he's into fishing, and it's just like, man, I was in your seat one time. I literally, excuse me, joined a stream one time and was just like, yeah, I caught a 103-centimeter gobbler, and they told me I was in the lower percents. And I was just like, what the fuck are you people talking about? I got upset, I left, I came back, I watched for a bit, and I realized I don't know anything about this game. And I've been playing it for almost 20 years. I'm still learning things every time I play it. I've still got things I want to learn, and I'm learning new things. But that's the difference. I am willing to learn. These motherfuckers think they know it all, and they've never even Googled anything. It's, like, pathetic. But I gotta say, it got me back here. Hearing him say that he pushes every grind to the limit, and he was fucking arguing with somebody over fucking Little Dragon Counterattack versus Dragon Slayer, and it was just like, if you guys can't figure this one out, like, without getting concrete evidence, like, I don't even want to talk to you. It's not hard. And again, the streamer was right. You don't farm fucking Dragon Slayer with a gun. But the other guy was just like, no, you get... And I don't even know what he was talking about. If I had to guess, it was what I talk about, and it's seeded bullshit, but he's too dumb to realize that he's experiencing weird RNG. Oh, nice. We actually got a double. God, yeah. One of the last conversations I had with somebody about Dark Cloud 1 was them opening their eyes to this game's weird RNG. They were like, I never paid attention to it, but like this playthrough, I got 4 Steves. Like, that's crazy. You never got a single one. I got 4 of them. And how many bandit slingshots did you get? And I was like, oh, dude, I don't know. I was throwing them away. Like, how many did you get? And they're like, I didn't get one till the very end. And it was like, told ya. And then they were running through another dungeon trying to get the 5-foot nail, and they couldn't get it. And then in Demon Shaft, they said they got a bunch of them. And it was just like, yeah, like I excuse it because I was an idiot kid, but like, there's no excuse for it now. Literally, again, I think it's episode 18 of this series, or not this series, of this game, on my channel, which was like, oh my god, is that it's like a year and a half ago now. I start to notice there's something wrong with the fishing. Like, it doesn't take long. And then it's not long until I realize that, yeah, like, if you see one clown or a locked chest or anything like that, you're gonna see a lot of them. Which we have. We've seen a clown and 2 locked chests. Man, I wish somebody else would show up with a bunch of information for this game. Well, I shouldn't say that. There was somebody who did show up with a bunch of information for this game, and they cared a lot about this game, but they also hated other people more than me, which is wild. That's usually a pretty big red flag. I'm a hateful person, and if I can sense that you hate people more than me, it's usually like, ugh. Like, I hate people for the shit that, like, they say and do. You hate people for the, well, just existing. Like, mine's childish, but, like, that's fucking, like, that's just hateful. But I could care less now. I'm done with it. I'm doing this to prove that my grinds are legit. I mean, they still could be cheated. I mean, there's a billion ways to cheat. But I don't give a shit. It's proof to me. Actually, if anything, I do just like having the digital record. I keep clips and stuff on my computer of things I really want to see, but I do like having like a database to look back on. Twitch kind of sucks. YouTube's not bad. Thinking about making a push to work on more shorts on YouTube. Not simply to get into the shorts game, but to familiarize myself with what a 59, 60-second clip looks like. Man, it's too bad there isn't a little more effort in the Dark Cloud 2 community. Or I shouldn't say that. I should say in the Dark Cloud 1 community towards fixing Dark Cloud 2 to be a better game. It's absolutely possible. And it's funny because, like, now that I've actually beaten Dark Cloud 1, I can look at the enhanced mod and it's just... meh. If you're gonna be changing shit about the game, you should at least make it better. Not just make it mediocrely, like, a sidestep. They didn't fix loot drops, they didn't fix weapon placements, they didn't fix anything. Probably can't, honestly. Probably why most things are just done as a randomizer instead of actually placing them strategically. Same with the shops. God, I hate that shop thing. I hate stuff like that. It's literally just hey, wait till tram oil's in the store. It's just dumb. It devalues stuff. On top of that, they already added, like, increased rates for clowns. I hate it. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh wait, no, they did change drops. I forgot they added Buster Sword to the first loot table. So he did change drops, but he didn't fix... Oh my god. That's so funny. He did fix... He didn't fix them, he changed them, but, like... That's funny. I didn't even think about that. That's funny. Now that I even think about it, there's so much to fix and they haven't even touched. Like, again, the fact that like Steve isn't. Oh my gosh, I don't even. I can't even think now. I honestly don't even want to think about it because there's the balancing of like how you get the Buster Sword later, but it turns into a worse sword. It's. I didn't even think about that. So I was just like, wait, yeah, they did add the Buster. As soon as I thought about that, I was like, wait, they did add. Oh, that's funny. I think there was one quality of life I saw that was actually nice, and it was, I think there's abilities to, or there's an ability to turn off elements on your weapons. But like, the more that I think about it, like, again, why are they not working on making this game better? Probably because they can't understand the code. That's from what I understood every time I've asked somebody about it. That's the answer. They can't understand the code. Which is fair enough. I don't understand any code, but I just think it's funny that people have at this point joined some weird cult of Dark Cloud 1 is better simply because people pay more attention to it. It is kind of sad. It has a lot of good ideas, but like, so does this that don't make it into Rogue Galaxy. I mean, it's the Pokemon effect, or paradox. Like, they leave behind good ideas every time they make a new game. Like, it happens with every game, pretty much. No, yeah, we're done here. Shit, wait. Gotta get myself a, Did he hold the shield out? You bitch. You're not even really blocking, I bet. And he doesn't even have a fucking dagger anymore. Okay, you know what? I am fed up with this game. They took Tone's dagger away from him. Wait, is my body not even connected? 0 out of 10. I'm going back to the first game. Just the fucking armband is enough to make me come back to this game alone. It's like it's not a joke. I do remember when I left this game, I was bitching about how like the monsters couldn't open chests, and honestly, after playing the first game so much, it feels like a dream opening chests from whatever side you want. Monster transformation officially is wasted in my eyes. That is where they should have used all of the other weapons. There should have been a monster using each of the weapons. They could have done like one of the little smiling fairies with a slingshot, shooting poisonous apples. There could have been a weird guy with a spear. There's really no spear using characters, are there? Yeah, they'd had to have made a character for that. There's plenty of characters they could have changed to wield a hammer, but there aren't really any good hammer characters either. They could have brought back the dagger and the small sword's still in the game. Wow, is the dagger the only one that didn't make? Are there other swords that didn't make? I feel like swords all made it. I'm gonna have to look. Oh, yeah, the lamps. No? The what? I'm gonna have to look at the list. I actually don't know. The frozen tuna got nerfed, that's for sure. Wow, there is no map or magic crystal icon. I didn't. Is it character only? Is it gone because of the... No, there is no... Okay, so maybe that's why I never noticed that. What? Is this magic? Yes. What? What? You're literally underneath me. What? I can't reach you. You're literally... If I had arms long enough to reach you, I'd probably play sports. But I've got these stumpy little arms. What? You're raspy. What's wrong with you? Oh, god damn it. Okay, wait 1 second. I'm gonna squeeze you. No, I'm getting up. I'm gonna squeeze you. Alright, 1 second here. Hopefully that shuts her up. Well, she is eating it. Nice. These first levels go by so fast. I do agree that Monster Transformation could have been a little stronger, but I am no longer in the party of people who believe that it's too weak. I think that's nonsense. I think that comes from people who have never actually tried to grind in their lives. There are a lot of people who just want handed everything. I mean, like, people wonder why FIFA and all... She's done. People always wonder why fucking FIFA and all those shitty games sell well and microtransactions are popular. It's because there's a whole demographic of people who like that stuff. Like, come on, you guys. Like, quit lying to yourselves. Like, your fellow gamers are the ones they're causing this. They're supplementing these companies. Like, it just cracks me up every time there's like a post on Reddit and people are just like, oh, we're not gonna buy this year's FIFA. And it's like, it's not you guys. Like, why do you guys think you're gonna fucking do anything again this year? It's not you guys. It's the general public enjoys this shit. They want that instant gratification. They don't play games this way because they can't play games this way. And it's sad because there are some people who want to play this way, but can't because they have jobs. But those people are totally different. You can tell those people apart from the rest. I like those people. Those are the kind of people who see my videos and are inspired to do what I do, but with a broken dagger. And I respect the fuck out of that. Because they see what I've done and they go, I don't have time to do that. But if I skipped all of his fishing and back floor grinding with broken daggers, I could do it. And it's because deep down, they know that they would never be able to put 80 hours into a grind for that game, because some of the grinds require you to sit there for a certain amount of time and do it in one session, or leave it sitting. And some people don't want to do that. Some people don't want to leave their game sitting and come back to it while it's running. It's like, that's weird. It's weird to some people. I do it. I've done it for like so many fishing sessions. Just left my PS2 running. The first time I ever really like, I have to leave this on, was when oh man, it broke my heart just to even think about this again. I got to like, it was 73 or 74, I can't remember. I think it was 73. I got to round 73, I think, and buried on is it Black Ops or Black Ops 2? I think it's Black Ops. Using the, what is that gun called? The Paralyzer? I can't even remember. But there was this glitch spot you could jump up to with the gun and just, like, kill the zombies with infinite ammo as they jumped up to get you. But at one point, I was in, like, such a high round that, like, the round, they were just taking too long. So I just left my Xbox on, or it was a 360, but I just left it on and just, like, went to school and came back and played when I got home. But in the end, I ended up dying and using a, whatever it's called, because I was just like, no, I can't lose this. And it took me back to round 72, and I just remember thinking for a moment, like, wait, no, these rounds take, like, hours. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to do that again. Just I should have taken the higher round. And just like, I remember this moment of like, do I want to keep doing this? Like, how long am I going to keep this going? And I remember checking online and seeing I was in like the top 100 or something like that for the map, and being like, you know what? I'm actually up there with the hackers. Like, that makes me feel good. Like, I am a glitcher up there with the hackers. Like, I feel like I can leave that. And then, like, I went back and checked one day, and I was in, like, fucking the top, like, 200,000. And it was just like, well, you know what? It was nice. That was, like, a really weird time in my life where, like, we all, like, in our friend group, we all tried to get into the top 100 for each map of zombies. I couldn't do it. I couldn't, like, properly, and it probably was something to do with my fucking depth perception and my shitty eyes, but I just couldn't properly dodge enemies on those, like, tight ones where it's just like, okay, I'm gonna have to get through this doorway, so I'm gonna lead everybody just to the left and jump past. I'd always get hit twice or something like that without Jug and go down in, like, a crucial moment. But, like, if the map had, like, one of those super obvious, like, yeah, this is how you do it, I could keep up with the best of them, because I can just do it. What, buddy? No, your sister got fed extra food because you guys steal her food. Don't be annoying. You and your sister, I saw your sister almost throw up earlier because you guys ate so much this morning, because I was tired. If your sister's fucking chugging, I don't even want to hear from you. Oh my god, my mom went out to take the dog. My mom went to take the dog out this morning, and she said her, I don't even remember what she said, her old lady spider senses were tingling or something. And it's just like, what the fuck does that mean? and she pointed over to the door, and I like walked towards the door, and there's this fucking massive scorpion sitting directly on. So like when you step out of the door, there's like a little step down. It was just on the step, and it was just like, oh yeah, like any step out of the fucking house would have been onto this scorpion that's like the size of the average frog. It's like, that's the biggest fucking scorpion I think I've seen. I believe I've seen this scorpion before, but from underneath a wood pile, and we like scared him out of it, but huge. I think they're the desert hairy scorpion. I don't know my scorpions. I usually check with a black light before I do anything. But I guess she has some sort of elderly spider sense. Which is funny, because it is an arachnid. Well... Now, this is interesting. When you die in this game, you die in real life. No, I'm kidding. You game over. It's GG's. But when you die in the other game, it just sends you back. Huh. I have to say, besides the weapons breaking, which honestly, again, that's not a problem after you reach, like, Matataki, unless you're literally just not paying attention. Dark Cloud 1's way easier. I mean, like, way easier. And then on top of that, it has the whole, like, you can make whatever weapon you want. There is no restriction. You can't even get overpowered in this game. Honestly, I think at this point, I do prefer Dark Cloud 1 for grinding, because there is no restriction. Honestly, the weapon leveling isn't even good until the Demon Shaft. So, like, I mean, the second area, Matataki's werewolves, or Wise Owl's werewolves, are one of the best grinds in the game, if not the best, because you don't have to fucking deal with the masks. I was gonna check the skeleton's level, but it was like, wait, there's no way. But I am kind of curious. Level 12, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, but also, like, this game's not perfect. It's not. But I think they could mod it. I think they could mod it and make it perfect. I just don't think they know how. Just think about the potential this game has. So, like, you replace the final evolutions of the balloon tree with, like, the sonic boomers and stuff like that, and the really cool, like, other robots. It's like, well, you have Steve, and it's just like, yeah, well, people also don't use the monster transformation at all, so who gives a shit? The skeletons would obviously turn into the, I can't even remember what they're called, but the big red guys. There's so many names in my head. I think Flame Nail is what they're named in this game. But you could evolve into those guys. Gemrons could evolve into the big dragons. There's just so many options. Oh no, the balloon guys could turn into these guys. Does that would make sense, right? Kind of like an unleashed form. You'd have to add animations for all that, I think, though. I don't think it'd be possible. Again, I just don't think they can do it. The potential is so much bigger here, though. Like, I like Dark Cloud 1, but I've seen the enhanced mod. it's enhanced, but I mean like CSI enhanced. Like I can also sit there and look at my computer and go enhance. Doesn't make it that much better. That's so funny. I got in a huge argument with somebody about that in Dragon Quest because they were just like, we're tired of grinding, so we add Orichalcum and what was it? I can't remember there's another super rare item. Oh, Slime Crowns. It's like I added Slime Crowns to the Bazaar in Argonia. And it's like, well, that just, why would you even farm King Metal Slimes then? And he was just like, well, I still want to get the drops. And it's like, well, no, wait, why? And he wouldn't answer why he would still want to get the drops and farm the metal. It's just like there's no point. It's like you don't have to get to a high enough level from farming them at any point in the game. It's like you've basically removed an entire enemy's purpose. And like he said something, and he was just like, well then what would you do? And I said like, I would replace the rewards you're trying to get from the Orichalcum with the King Metal Slimes drops or whatever. So like it was the spear and the armor, the metal slime spear and armor, I think, or the rapier. I'd switched with it. I can't remember. But I was like, I would replace the drops with those. And he was like, well, then there's absolutely no point in farming the drops. I was just like, that's my point, buddy. Like, there is no point in farming the drops if you can just buy them. So you might as well make a point in farming the enemy that you've basically removed from the game. It's like, if you kill the King Metal Slimes and you get enough money to go purchase all the resources, you can do that. Or you can get lucky and get the drop and avoid it completely. And they just wouldn't respond after that. And it's just like, yeah, that's what I thought. It's always so funny too, because they just add super rare items to shops because they're just like, just don't want to grind for it. It's like, that's the point. It's supposed to be a rare drop. You're supposed to grind for it. You're either supposed to just get it and be lucky, or grind for it. And they're just like, I want to buy it. I want to go fast. It's like, just fucking make your broken dagger and go. I do wish this game had better glitches. It's got some great ones though. This the out of bounds glitch is just, it's too much fun. It cracks me up that other people don't do that one. It's still so funny because like the post where like the guy informed me about it, he made it sound like people knew about it, and it's just like they don't. They don't. I've tried very hard to get people to know about it. I think it's great. I also think it's great when people know about stuff like this because that gets more eyes on it, gets more ideas, more thoughts, more, hey, what if I try it here? What if I, like the barrel glitch in Dragon's Dogma, that's probably one of the greatest examples of what happens when you share something in a community. Everybody in Dragon's Dogma had a door they wanted to get past, and as soon as that glitch was discovered, it was just like, oh shit, what's happened? And then yeah, like there's still doors being found. I'm probably gonna find some doors on my newest playthrough. You're wondering why I'm not leveling these guys up right now? It's because I actually don't know what forms I want for all of them. So, leaving through the actual exit has kept the enemies dropping their gold the entire time. That's been really nice. And again, it's only one enemy type. It's these Bayayas, Balalas, Bayaya, Balayaya, Balayaya, Baba Yaga. Damn, he's dying quick. Why do I feel like he's dying so quickly? Come on, Ride Pod Fuel. Damn it. I think it's funny that Dark Cloud's not even, like, one of the best swords. In the first game, I should say. It's really good in this one. How the F do you even recruit the balloon? Dark Cloud 2, Monster, Transformation Guide. It's gonna tell me what I need. Yes, it will tell me what I need. Magical badge. 3 sturdy rocks. That's so fucking weird. What happened in that part of the development? That recruiting a statue with 3 sturdy rocks turns into a magical balloon-themed enemy. Is there a magical balloon enemy inside the statue? Is that what we're... Oh, shit. The monster doesn't... Yeah, you have to leave the entire dungeon, don't you, to restore health like that? That's right. Oh! Well, that was bound to happen. I was getting pretty greedy with it. I should probably not die entirely. That'd probably be smart. Alright, so we should probably just get out of here. Oh god. I didn't know what I was running. Oh, and storage. Why is storage not a thing in this game? That dumbfounds me. is that hitting? Oh no, there's a coin. Of course there is. Oh, that's better than getting the ABS up, I guess. Or bonus, I think it says bonus ABS. Oh, this would have been such a good level. Oh, Jesus, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? I just risked an hour and 1 minute. Why? Ah, for some gold. Oh my god. Are those bullets reaching all the way over there? They are. Holy shit. Alright, so the map's over here. Oh, what do we got? This is in fact a great level for this. Yeah, that's how that usually goes. Excellent. That one actually worked. That was kind of cool. Oh, big stretch. Oh, okay, we gotta get out of here to heal our monsters. Where do you buy gift capsules at? It's on the train, isn't it? Julia sells them, I think. Or no, do you buy them? Do you buy them in... I wanted to say Sindane, but I think it's Jurak Mall. Oh shit, hold on. It is 9 a.m. Dip our toes in the water for a minute. The dumbass also bragged that he was a big fisherman, and people always say that. Why? You motherfuckers don't fish. You don't. You like, literally, you catch a fish, and then you're like, that's good. It's so fucking insulting. Literally, it's like comical. How fucking pathetic people are when you're like, I'm a big fisher. And it's like, how much fishing have you done? I caught a few fish. Like, okay, man, like, I don't have time to explain sample sizes to you, because I barely understand fucking stats. But it's like, it sounds like you fucking literally don't understand them. And that's fine, but it just cracks me up when people name themselves shit like that. Like, I'm the biggest grinder. And it's like, dude, you're in the fucking little leagues. Like, you remind me of somebody named 360 Quickscope from fucking Modern Warfare 2. NLGXX Quickscope. Which is funny, because, like, there's still a whole tier above me. There's people who grind more than I do. Those are usually the people I have actual respect for. They have something they want, they set the goal, and they get it. Yikes. I'm not a small Hama Hama guy. I mean, they are adorable. Don't get me wrong. But if it were a choice, I'd take big ones. Now this should be a good fish, right? It should be like, this should be 375 FP at least, right? That was a 3/8 turn. That was a really funky 3/8 turn. This is gonna be a weird fish. I have a feeling it's gonna be a super long fish and not weigh a whole lot. That was a weird bar movement. $132, $394. That's handsome. Damn, I should have saved before I came in here. That was a decent fish. I wonder if he was farm. Man, I should have saved. I ran right past it and thought to myself, like, don't forget to save. And then as I was running by it, I was just like, why? Like, why do I don't need to do that anymore. Third fish though, told y'all. Tell fucking everybody. I tell everybody, oh, catch 10 fish, catch 20 fish. Don't catch more than 30 fish. If you don't get what you want by then, leave. And people are like, ah. And it's like, you know what? I don't even know why I'm telling you. You can't catch 30 fish. You think people are like, you're not capable. First person I actually saw capable of catching that many fish broke one of my records in Burbot Fishing Hole. So, like, it happens. Y'all just don't fish enough. Literally. First person I met that actually fished as much as I do broke one of my records. They haven't gone back to fishing, though. The high wore off too quickly for them. They immediately were already fiending for another, and it's just like, yeah, no, that's not gonna just happen. I hope it does for you, and my research's sake, but... Oh, maybe it'd be a good time to actually do my dungeoning. Maybe it would be. Alright, yeah, let's go to, go to the mall? Yeah, let's go buy ourselves a gift capsule. Might do a little around the world traveling. Let's do a little fishing. Let's catch some fish. Polly, Adele, Gordon. No. I think you buy him here in the future. I don't know what they just said to me, but I hope it wasn't important. It seemed like unique dialogue, though. Are you using the monster bank? Okay, yeah, no. Okay. It was not, in fact, unique dialogue. I wanted to make sure I had some bomb nuts. Oh, it's 6:20. 1 minute. I'm getting ready to take off for work. 8 p.m. It looks like some good fishing, honestly. I'm going to go say goodbye to her. I will be right back, and then we're gonna do some fishing. Honestly, I might go see Target. Okay. Do we want to do Mardans? We've been doing a lot of Mardan fishing. Let's see what the first fish is. I'm gonna throw a bomb nut on. Just for shits and giggles. Is it gonna get me anything? I don't know. Oh. That's Nyler or Piccoli? I want Piccoli. I'm guessing Nyler. Yeah. Not what we want. So now, no. She caught. Oh, god damn it! No. She caught that Priscline on an unupgraded rod in Fish Monster Swamp. So, like, it still doesn't prove that you can catch the largest fish wherever you want. But it's just like... I don't know, man. It just doesn't make any sense. There's something not right about all of it. Like, I did all that fishing on Mardans, and I never saw a larger one. And then when I started fishing in Yorda and here, I immediately saw a larger one. Immediately saw a larger one. But I also know that that's just how you catch bigger fish. It's just fucking luck. Literally just luck. But it still might not be luck. Oh god, there might be water tiles. We just don't know. I thought my cat was going to actually sleep on my bed for a moment, but he's going to check the bowls of cat food next to my bed. They're empty, but I was like, oh my god, is he going to go sleep on my pillow or something adorable? But no, the answer is no. Alright, so should I just be doing this while fishing? Holy shit. Dude, no. No. Is that the answer? Is that the answer to fucking bait rod fishing? Is just fucking swinging the camera like a crazy person? Does it not matter because where Max is sitting? Does this camera not matter? Am I not hitting the RNG? Does Max himself need to move? What's the secret? This seems like 50s, 60s, right? That's not big, it's handsome. Double it. I want you to double it. So we're looking for a 102.4 500. Ew. Shit, they weigh 5 times as much as the fucking tartan. The tartan was only like 1-to-1. I think mine was a 102.96 or something like that. So probably 102.102 for a max tartan. That's gross that a Mardan weighs 500. Motherfucker's got a fatty liver, I bet. Oh, I guess that's why orcas eat shark livers, is because that's where all their fucking calories and shit are, is in the liver. So it's like fucking shark faux gras, is what somebody said on Reddit, and it just threw me for a loop. Totally caught me off guard. I wonder if Pokemon Fan 4000 fished on the Sea of Atrocity all those times because they were trying to get the out of bounds glitch to spawn. Or if they were... I wonder what they were doing. It seemed like they were testing if strength mattered or not. Dang, I wish I could hear their fucking fishing logs. There's probably so much that they started to figure out, and if we like combine data, they'd probably figure a bunch out, but it doesn't seem like they kept any records. A lot of the time it seems like they were actually flipping on their recording software after they had already done something and were trying to catch like the tail end of it. Because I think that's like why a lot of their Nonky videos don't have any recording. The recordings all start with Max already holding the fish, because I'm guessing he had to go get the software like on, or set up, or turned on, or something. Modern recording is so nice. It's the only reason I can stream. It's so simple. Okay, I think she's literally leaving. I was supposed to remind her to do something, so hopefully I didn't miss it. Nope, I missed her. Hopefully she remembered. Let's just get it done. I don't think this is actually going to matter. Yeah, that's kind of bad. Is it worth it? Maybe. Oh, really? Really? Oh shit, I forgot all about that. I never saved either. It's gonna be all right, hopefully. Damn, why did I come here right at prime time to fish? That was stupid as fuck. Damn, this map's super fucking long. God damn it. That gives me such fucking anxiety. There it goes. Yeah, okay. Like, that doesn't seem right. Got my money, right? Yes. Let's do some Palm Brinkson. I'm feeling it. It is the middle of the day. I do not feel like running dungeons. I've been running dungeons in Dark Cloud all week. So let's do some actual fishing. Let's come up to Palm Brinks. Let's finally do one of these. You know Corrine. Children are very similar. Oh shit. Whoops. Trying to avoid doing that. We were talking about that being a glitch. Not sure what came about on that. Okay, so everybody uses this one. I was trying to figure out where the fuck Pokemon stood last time. I think I determined it was like somewhere right around here. I can't exactly remember. Basically, your finger is just outside that tree. It's really weird. Gummy. Alright, I gotta look more to the right. Big Gummy. That's a pretty close spot to where he caught his fish. Let's set up right here. I think I'm standing where he stood. I think I'm in his spot. Or at least very close to it. Oh, I just wish I could fucking throw out a lure for Nonky Baku, but that's not a thing. No! God, I haven't done that in so long. No! Bitch! Fucking, I Dark Cloud 1'd it. Oh, man. Oh, it hurts so much in this game because you never know. Oh, it's just a mystery fish. Oh, now this has to be a Nonky at least, right? Oh, Baku's bite on this too. This can't be a Baku. Oh, I can't believe I did that. That sucks, man. I'm so used to fucking Dark Cloud 1 fishing. This has to be a... No, this can't be a Baku. This is a Nonky. This is like 90 centimeters? 100? Be my 90 centimeter gummy. Ah, handsome. That's a good looking fish. I'm just reading this post about monster transformation. Feels like a big gummy. Probably 50? 46. An option will appear to upgrade your monster. Sometimes you become more exposed to just one you want. Upon doing that, you can different form. You're rewarded with a monster crop. Man, I am bad at this fucking fishing. I'm so used to the other games fishing, where it's just fucking stare at the bobber with such intensity that your fucking eyes hurt. It feels like another Nonky. Not a big one. Probably 80. Gotta get my touch back. Baku! Haven't seen you yet. I usually don't like to. What you got in the water for tartans? Alright, I'm just looking at monster transformation stuff. So we're probably going to do Smiling Wolf in the Beast Tree. This is a big-ass tartan, right? This is a big-ass tartan, right? That's pretty big. Mandora. That's an interesting one. We want to do Mandora or the Scarecrow. That's a hard one. That's a toss-up. That's a tiny fish. Cards don't matter. Why would you ever pick fucking Spade over Joker? Oh yeah, it's Rare Jacket versus the Oya. Okay, yeah, I can't ever remember which one I go for. Oyakata? Oyakata? Is this a reference to anything? Is there a spot in Dark Cloud 1 where it's Neji, Mardan, and... No. It's just a weird-ass fucking fishing spot. I hate fishing here. I really do. Oh shit, now I wanted... Alright, as far as I'm aware, I think this is where the largest Mardan was caught. I couldn't tell you. They probably don't pay attention to their own spot. But if I had to guess, they just ran straight in and just cast it without giving a shit. Which is funny, because again, they accused me of standing in the right place at the right fucking time, but like they didn't keep track of that shit, where they stood when they got their shit. It was deserved when they got it. When I got it, it was fucking luck. I hate that shit. But if I had to guess, they literally just ran straight fucking in here and stood. I mean, I know it's my OCD, but at least I have fucking setups. Like, I know how I got into my spot, so if somebody wanted to try and replicate what I did, I could help them replicate the experiment. But I also don't go around slandering people saying that they're standing in special spots. I do now, which is funny. I guess I could just pop into the dungeon, make another escape powder, and get the the monster badge that way. Oh, big yawn. I still think it's goofy how much bigger the other fish are in Dark Cloud 1. Like 90 centimeter gummies aren't like a record. That shit goes to like the 140s. There's like 140 Gilas, there's fucking 130 Pickles. It's insane. And the worst part is they're worth like no points. That game, the fishing in that game is so strange. It's all about Mardans and Barons. The Umatakara is a pretty solid fish, but you don't hear a lot of people praise it. I almost wish I could replicate that emulator glitch where you could see all the water squares, and I could always know if I'm casting out into a good spot. We don't even know if that's important. It could matter where Max is standing, looking, and the exact square of water you're casting into. I'm telling you, those fucking guidebook writers, they got information they were not supposed to, and they didn't understand. And if only we could see it, because we could understand it. And for all I know, there's like there's a perfect cast distance. Like 75 to 80 is the perfect cast distance. Like you actually want the bobber to float back some. I don't know. Time is it? 7:05 a.m. Nah, we out of here. Who's up next? Hey, fuck it, let's just do this guy. Oh my god, where is it? Fucking Christ. Holy dick. What's really good? Mimi's? Fishing from the edge of a merchant boat in the beach town. Pretty fucking great. Oh. Although it is Banicchio. It is, in fact, Banicchio. What the? That was fucking crazy. Let's see what happens if I catch 3 fish here. Catch him in a weird spot. I want to catch him in a loser spot. Let's just fucking... This shit cracks me up. I'm just gonna run straight out into the water. They probably do run slightly to the right. Where's my fish that big? I've been fishing for 20 hours, right out in front of the door. You've been standing in a lucky spot. I'm gonna keep standing in the same spot where I haven't caught any big fish. And I'm gonna keep bitching about it. Honestly, I guess that's what I should do. Is stand in these so-called shitty spots and prove that they're not shitty. You just have to fish more than 20 hours. Although that's not even true, because it is looking like it is just fucking random. Man, it's kind of scary to think that those big fish might actually be like 1 in 30,000. I don't exactly remember the math on that. I just remember it having something to do with the fact that there's a decimal for every fucking fish. And then the weight to centimeter ratio was just like so fucking weird. Because again, a 100 centimeter Kaji can weigh like, it's like 280 to 375 FP, and then like all of those ranges of FP can have like a shitload different ranges of fucking centimeter. It's insane, man. It's like the opposite of Steve. It's like getting Steve is super easy if you don't know what you're doing, and then when you look at the numbers, you're just like, oh, fuck me, man. Like, I'm never getting anything. But, like, when you think about fishing, it's just like... I don't know. I guess it's not even a good example, because, again, with Steve, like, all the weapons, except for certain weapons that have, like, the 5% roll chance, they all pretty much have the same chance to pop up. This is not a big one, but he's handsome, I bet. This is probably a 100 centimeter fish. Nope. You know, honestly, this spot just might straight up suck. You might all just be standing in a bad spot, actually. Which is funny that you still, like, lock in here. Like, you know it. You've said it yourself. Did my bobber just disappear? That was fucking weird. Or my lure. It's funny that people have said it themselves that, like, I stand in a special spot, but, like, every time I check in on them, they're still standing in their spots, and it's like, okay. Like, is that just your best fucking insult, or did you actually believe it? And the best part is, if they'd actually believed it, they could have been right, but they never actually believed in them fucking selves, so they're not right. That's the funniest fucking part. Most of the people who just fucking said shit like that didn't actually believe it. They just didn't have a better fucking insult. At no point did anybody do any science on duplicating fucking fish until I think it was Night Tides who accidentally did it using a save state. It's just comical. It's not even comical, it's just laziness. It's comical because of how lazy people are. You just got luckier than me. You were standing in a good spot. You were doing this. Well, you're capable of doing all those as well. Like, luck doesn't just affect me better than you. I fished for an additional 20 hours. You don't think it happened in those 20 hours? I mean, I'm posting it right now. You don't think maybe it happened in the last 20 fucking minutes? My first 20 hours, I only caught the same size of Kaji you did. And then 20 hours later, I set the record. What's funny is I think they went back and fished for more Kaji and ended up breaking their own personal best. And it was just like, oh, how did that fucking happen? Alright, so it looks like we might have another 380 on our hands. Not bad. Not bad at all. Seems like a lot of bitching about nothing to me. I think y'all just need to play the fucking game more. I think you want to think of yourselves as a hardcore grinder, but you're not. That's fine. That's why I leave these videos up. I was recording offline, but I realized, like, that's rude. I mean, you guys want to see good grinding, and it's not out there. It's just there's no good videos of it, so I just turned chat off. So you can't annoy the piss out of me with fucking bad takes. And just the fucking barely human dribble of conversation. The fuck is going on with some people? Like, I genuinely just don't understand how the words manage to get to the screen. The amount of people who just show up to a stream and are just like, I'm playing this totally unrelated game to what you're doing. And it's like, okay, good for you. Like, the entitlement that they think I give a shit. I don't. Unless you're playing a game I've played in the last week, I don't give a shit. I never gave a shit. I was friendly about it, but like now I don't. You're wasting my fucking screen space. And I don't even want to know that you're typing in my chat about that shit. I hate it. Like, I genuinely just don't get how those people ever found me in the first place. Because they'd be like, no, I've never played this game before. And it's like, what? How the fuck did you get here? Like, I don't know what game you're talking about. You don't know what game I'm playing. How the fuck did you manage this? But truthfully, I don't think some people even know. I think they're just idiots. Okay, so that took my last holy water, so that kind of sucks. I don't actually know what level they're in either. I'm just gonna kind of... you know what? We're at the hour and 57-minute mark. Let's just do one of these. I'll do some Googling, see if I can't figure out what level has the statues on it. I was thinking about playing something else, actually. I'm only playing this just because that guy pissed me off, honestly. He thought he was fucking great. And it was just like, stop saying... I hate when people... It's like... It's so funny to me because I grew up as one of those kids with parents who literally said the fucking, like, go blow some stink off. I wasn't allowed to play video games growing up. Like, if I played video games for longer than, like, 10 to 20 minutes, I got in trouble. It wasn't until, like, my teen years that my parents just fucking gave up, finally. And were just like, you know what? You want to waste your life? Like, go. Go sit in a dark room and play video games. Go be a loser. And it was just like, okay. Like, I'll be a loser. And then it wasn't until, like, the last few years that I realized, like, wait. They were fucking assholes. Like, what the fuck? What shitty fucking parenting that was. Like, literally forced me to go just sit out and, like, my mom and I have had talks about this, and that's what her parents did to her, was she would just go fucking sit at a park with her siblings and look at each other because the parents wouldn't let them back in the fucking house. But it was just like what the fuck? But like, it just cracks me up though that people are like, yeah, I've been playing this game since I was a kid. I've got like 1,000 hours in it. And it's like, dude, that's not a lot. Like, again, I wasn't allowed to play games growing up, and I know 1,000 hours over a lifetime is not fucking something to brag about. Like, stop. Full stop. Just stop. That's a fucking, that's a shiny Pokemon for some people. A shiny Pokemon. Like, stop. Get over yourselves.